Okay, so yeah, I was really excited for today's webinar. I love going over the details of the protocol and really kind of talking about the nuances of it and where you can get some extra help and things like that. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to there's a few different areas that people seem to be asking questions about in being able to get results. So I wanted to go over that as well as the specific protocol and some details on that so that you can ask questions at that point to make sure that you can get the best possible results that you can in a great timely manner, because we're coming up on the holidays and New Year's Eve, and we always want to look our best because that's the time we see people sometimes that we haven't seen for a while. I cannot wait to hear the feedback, because that's also when I hear things like, oh, I haven't seen so-and-so for 6 months. They said, oh my gosh, you look amazing. You look so rested. You look like you went on vacation. You look like maybe you had a little tuck and nip. And you go, no, no, no. It's true. It's true energy, right? So let's go ahead and just go through the protocol, go through the products and where you use them and how you use them and things like that. One of the primary things in just looking at the face overall is to know that there's 3 components that really make the difference as to how we look, how we feel, how our skin performs. And that's starting from the outside, it's the actual skin cell integrity. And then as we go deeper, it's the nutrients that actually produce those cells that are coming forward to the surface of the skin, as well as refatting and plumping of those skin cells and repairing the skin cells on a deeper level, so that when the new cells come to the surface, they're not just repeating what the old cells were doing, which is what our body generally does. If we don't do anything at all, it generally just decreases our cell integrity and reproduces older cells that aren't performing. That's how our body works. That's why we need, energy medicine. That's why we need vibrational frequencies to bring up our vibe, right? To bring up our vibe so that we have those cells actually reproduce beauty frequency cells or healthy skin cells, so that our skin performs better on the outside from what we see from the outside. The last layer is the layer that's underneath it that nobody talks about, which is one, the lymphatic system, which is just, very superficial. And the other is the muscular system. The muscular system is something that we don't talk about in skincare for sure. And we don't talk about it when we're talking about, how to rid the sagging jawline, the puffing here, the tightness between the lip and the chin. So the lines around the mouth, the lines are across the chin, the creping and lines across the neck, the cheeks that are sagging down, the lines going across the forehead, the eyebrows sagging. These are all what happens on the muscular level as a key component as to why True Energy is so different in the full system and protocol, right? Okay. All right. So this is the thing. I don't know if any of y'all have heard me talk about my ingredient deck. In fact, I have a book that has all of my formulas, as well as in the formulas, I have the specific data for every one of the active and support ingredients that are designed to give the results that we get. One of the things I really always want to make a point of is that this is not skincare. This is skincare treatment. So it is more about functional skincare that gives your body, your cells, your skin, the information that they need to be able to perform at their best, healthiest self. So what that means is that the ingredients will, like, you can't put collagen on the skin and have it and expect it to actually produce collagen in your cells. Molecules are generally much too large, and it's not it's not possible. So what your body needs is it needs the precursors, it needs the ingredients that are information that your cells need to produce collagen and elastin. So that's the key difference here when you're using the True Energy skincare line and the tools as well, is that it's always about functional skincare. I've been a healthcare practitioner for over 35 years. I have had so many patients come to me that have been to people that maybe they got results, but they didn't last, or maybe they spent a lot of money and didn't get any results. And one of the things that is always a commonality, if you will, is that we tend to not only look at ourselves as symptoms, but we treat ourselves symptomatically as well. And a lot of practitioners treat symptomatically as well. What I do, and really the holistic philosophy, is to treat the system so that it performs better, so that the symptoms decrease and then go away, right? So it's treating the core issues as well as giving it the information energetically, nutritionally, ingredient-wise, that allows it to be able to form at its optimal. So when we're talking about the wand, the eye tool, the body stone, those are all things that are imprinted with frequencies that give our cells the information to perform optimally, healthy, vibrational cells, right? And then in the skincare with that little green bead, it optimizes the ingredients to give you the best possible outcome for those ingredients as well. How long do we do the protocol for? Do we need to do the exact same thing forever? Or is there something different we do as time goes on? Great question. This is the really cool thing about True Energy and the True Energy protocol. The concept of what it is and what it does on a sequential process is perfect for what our skin needs. So when we're thinking about the protocol as an overall process, and you're talking about utilizing the wand as well as the skincare system, you're looking at three different things, and that's why the protocol is broken down, right? So the first part of the protocol is about lymphatic drainage, and lymphatic drainage is really important because if you're going to be able to get the cells to repair, they can't be toxic, right? Toxic overload prevents our cells from working effectively. So the first part of the protocol is lymphatic drainage, right? The second part of the protocol is lengthening and lifting. So it's about lengthening the muscles that are tight, lengthening around the muscles around the mouth that are tight, being able to now lift the cheeks where nothing's pulling it down. You're not fighting against nature, right? So you're lifting up the cheeks at that point. And then when you get through to the upper part of the eye and the forehead, you need to lengthen the muscles that are contracting and pulling the eyebrows down and making the forehead get smaller, which is that aging process as well that makes us look older, is that forehead that's got deep lines in it that are crunched down. It's a smaller forehead. It's that nice long lengthened forehead that makes a difference in in how we look overall. So the protocol itself goes through this beautiful process that I've never changed over the years, and I still use this exact protocol, which is lymphatic drainage, lengthen, lift, lengthen the muscles, and lift the eyebrows, right? So yes, that protocol will serve forever and a day. Cheryl, hey Cheryl. Cheryl says, for years, I tried various moisturizers and would always break out. I pretty much gave up on using anything. Your products are the only ones that that don't result in acne and even prevent it. Right. Excellent. Thank you, Cheryl. And I'll tell you what, I developed the True Energy skincare because I have sensitive skin in the sense that I used to get like hives, just like reactive, which means I was having inflammation. And my sister has eczema, and I treat a lot of patients who have allergies. Like that was a big part of my practice, was treating patients with allergies. And so I'm very, very much aware of like truly all natural, not FDA natural, truly all natural, and then you'll notice that the fragrances are super, super light. They don't really stay on your skin for very long. So they're all natural. There are no hidden chemicals in the fragrances. That's the area where there can be up to, 15 different chemicals in a fragrance where they can hide those chemicals that that they use for the rest of the brand, but they say fragrance and it just puts all these chemicals in your skincare. So I don't do that. I think, can you comment on the frequency of a full body lymph drainage and when it may be needed, and how does the overall? So the full body, we're talking about the stone. So using the body stone, lymphatic drainage on your body really should be a daily routine. We are exposed to so many toxins that I might say to someone, do it at least 3 times a week. But with the protocol, with the wand, I'm doing the full body protocol really when I get out of the shower, right? So you get out of the shower, you put some body lotion on. It literally takes me 5 minutes. I'm so used to doing that I can just, open the portals and do the lymphatic drainage where I'm getting all of my body just moving. At night, I like to do my scalp because the scalp is really a big part of our lymphatic drainage, which is our brain lymphatic system. Very important. If you wake up with a stiff neck or headachy or groggy, you probably tend towards having a lot of toxins that are trying to release that are really not going through the lymphatic system. If your feet hurt at night or first thing in the morning, you get out of bed and your feet hurt, that's definitely indication that you've got a lot of toxic buildup as well. If your joints are sore when you wake up in the morning, especially, that's lymphatic, your body's trying to detox. So when you do the scalp at night, I like to keep a stone next to my bed because this is imprinted with all the frequencies for repairing the lymphatic system. With this one, I'm going to go across I'm wearing black, that doesn't help, right? Across the back like this, where there's a lot of lymphatics all through this area here. So I'm opening those lymphatics by going across my back here. And then I'm coming across the scalp, going across down like that. It's as simple as that. And it's really, really helpful for moving those lymphatics. You will notice a huge difference. The first time you might be a little bit more brain fogged because you're not used to it. If that's dragging on your hair at all, you can always use the point because that sometimes is a little easier if you find that it's dragging. Okay.